We are going to go over to John Elliott, and as always, in the 9 o'clock hour on Saturday, he has found an interesting place to be and an interesting place to go. This morning, it's Madison, New Jersey. He's at the Museum of Early Trades and Crafts. He's got your first alert forecast and really the Gilded Age this morning. Right, John?
I got to tell you, some really interesting connections, not only to the mission of the museum, but also to the fabulous history in our area. This is the former James Library, not a church, it's a library, this beautiful building. So we'll tell you its story. You're also hearing the very throaty rumble every now and then of a sports car. I just stumbled onto another story. There's apparently a big AC road rally. There are so many sports cars lined up on the other side of the street. So that might be something that you're interested in. This technically isn't the kitchen, but there's a lot of stuff from the kitchen, so we're going to start in the kitchen. This is an amazing, there's so many beautiful features. Look at all these fireplaces. Everywhere you look, something to read too. God be thanked for books. These beautiful stained glass windows. They have great little quotes, and they've recorded all the quotes here at the former James Library. Speaking of libraries, look at this area. Isn't this just beautiful? Look at this gem. Everywhere you look, just something to explore. And again, it's a museum, so there's something to read, and downstairs something to touch. Wave, everybody, you're on live TV. Look at everybody's getting ready for Family Fun Day, which gets underway at 11 o'clock, so you can come on by. Deborah Farrar Starker is the director of the Museum of Trade and Crafts.
Yep.
Did I say your name right?
You said my name right.
Yay! First off, what a place. You told me yesterday about kind of the Gilded Age history, and you set me on a little treasure hunt. Tell me about some of the other mansions in this part of the state that led to this library and this museum.
So the train that comes through here to Madison was first came through in 1836, which is almost 200 years ago. And those brought some of those Gilded Age millionaires out here thinking it was the
that was Mead Hall.
Oh, that was Mead Hall,
and this is
right.
that was Mead Hall. This is Fairleigh Dickinson.
Fairleigh Dickinson.
What is that mansion?
So that's the Twombly family originally had that as their mansion, and that is still there, and that's our museum.
And that was James. Mr. James built this library, right?
He built this library, yes. Mr. James, D. Willis James, he was one of those, he was related to the Rockefellers, and he came out here, he and his wife, and they built the museum, they built the building across the street, and they were really wonderful philanthropists.
Which I love, and I have these pictures of some of the beautiful stained glass windows, everything, something to read, something beautiful everywhere. Who were the couple that started the museum with 6,000 items?
So that was Edgar and Agnes Land, and they were from New Jersey, and they were both educators and collectors, and they had all of these objects, and they decided when the library stopped using this building, when they moved in 1967, the building was empty. So the Lands decided that
to make it a museum.
We'll make it a museum.
So, I mean, and 6,000 to 7,000 really just starts to tell the story. We're going to go into parts of the building where they're actually preserving these items, and we're probably going to spin a few wheels as well. So a lot more coming up here from Madison. By the way, fun fact, Madison used to be called Bottle Hill, New Jersey. So live in Bottle Hill, it's John and Deb. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, John. It's so interesting, all the history. You forget when you're just going through our area.
I know.
You live in your town, but there's so much incredible history here. Thank you for bringing to us, John.
And I'm just checking how many of us don't have shorts on. You know, it's great to come out to an event like this today. So we are going to talk a lot about history, but real quickly, I have to ask, you guys are this is Brooke and Katie, both in your 20s, right?
Yes.
What do you love about history as a kid?
I love learning about the past and the people who came before us that made us who we are today.
Oh, 24 years old, right?
Yes.
You're like a baby. What do you love about working here?
I just love the staff is absolutely so sweet and incredible, and the building is just gorgeous.
This building, I don't know, Vince, show them the ceiling. This building is nuts. We're going to take a tour of the basement if we can. Wow, look at that. I mean, that is beautiful. That's worth the drive to old Bottle Hill, New Jersey, also known as Madison. All right.
John Elliott live for us this morning from Madison, New Jersey. He's learning about history. He's got a forecast as well. John?
I totally get it. This is it. This is the time of the year when the beach beckons and ocean temperatures are refreshing. But you got to be smart. I was caught in a rip current once. Never again. Please be safe, and like Doug said, use a buddy system. Real quick, this is a cabinet maker's tool chest from 1840. I am the son of a cabinet maker. He never had a tool chest like this. This is amazing. We've got so much to learn. I want to bring in real quickly Elizabeth Quay, because I'm just going to put you on the spot. Come on over here. What is that right there?
So this is an illuminating globe. It helps focus candlelight, so you have a lot more light than just a single candle. And it's great for when you're doing close-up work, like making shoes, like we're showing in this exhibit.
How old is that?
So this is used pre-electricity, 1700s, 1800s.
Good grief. Everywhere, I mean, it's everywhere you look. There's something to see and read. So Elizabeth, real quickly, so we've moved over here. This is a distillery?
So this is our exhibit on distilling and barrel making. So we have things that were used. New Jersey was a gigantic apple producer, and one of the ways to preserve apples is to make it into cider. So we have various tools and containers that would have been used.
This is amazing, but I know that this doesn't just happen magically. Tell me what's going on behind the scenes, and how do you preserve all this and catalog all this stuff?
So we have a collection of about 9,000 objects, and they range from everyday items that people would have been in their homes to ones that they would have been making. We're the Museum of Early Trades and Crafts. So it's things like shoes, it's things like wood planes.
I saw that drawer yesterday. You pulled out a drawer, and it was full of shoes. Everything cataloged, right?
Everything cataloged. All carefully, we know where the location is, we know how old it is, we have it described, so we can keep track of it for years to come.
Good grief. And then that, one thing I like about that area is it's not, you know, that's where you guys work, but you got this big window into seeing it. Why is it important to preserve this part of our history?
Yeah, it's our viewable storage facility, so you can come down and see what's in storage and not on display. And it's important to preserve because where else are we going to figure out how people used to live and why that's still important today is without this stuff.
And you know what I think of? We're going to go outside in a bit because it's a big kid event today. Everybody's loving the Gilded Age, but remember, there's an upstairs and a downstairs, and all of this stuff was going on downstairs in all these mansions because this is the real world, which is what I love. And people walk away with that sense, right? Yeah,
we're really the museum of the history of the people that lived every day, how they worked and how they lived.
I love that. So real quickly, before I let you go, don't go anywhere, Elizabeth. Come on over here, Vince. This is amazing. This is a tree that was planted in 1750. It was in the middle of Madison. Some people may remember this tree because it finally was in an accident and they had to take it down in 1996. But I love how this puts it into perspective. And this building, the library, was built in 1899 right there. And if you look real closely, you can see Vince was born right there. I was born way down here. So yeah, fascinating history. We're going to talk more about what goes on here and across the street in a bit. Right now, though, making history every day. We'll send it back to Jenna and Doug.
Thank you, John. You know, I wonder if that cider machine still works. Maybe you could give it a shot for us, bring some back.
That is fantastic stuff. I love the history in so many ways on display there where you are. John, thank you.
We are at the Museum of Early Trades and Crafts in Madison. It's $5 to get in. Very manageable museum. I love museums. And then on the way out, stop in the gift shop. It's a very manageable gift shop. They've got Jersey-based and Jersey-sourced stuff, and they also have some of these great things from Madison, made in Madison by Madisonians. Candles here. The museum has crafted some of this stuff. Great books like Things Mom Used to Make and Inventing in New Jersey. So let's bring in educator Isabella. Isabella, real quick, a lightning round. Where was Monopoly invented?
New Jersey.
Air conditioning.
New Jersey.
Bubble wrap.
Also New Jersey.
The light bulb.
New Jersey.
Graham crackers.
Also New Jersey.
You got it. I can't believe she got it all. It's not like she's holding New Jersey. So lots to learn. And this is why I love live TV, because so obviously there's the museum down there. We're going to talk more about the museum, the Family Fun Day going on. We're going to talk about their events place next door, also a historic building. And then I run into this guy, Anthony Marquez. Did I say it right?
You're perfect. Don't worry. Anthony Marquez.
So he's like one of the volunteers with the museums. He's actually donating the bouncy house for the kids. What are your kids' names?
This is Liam, and this is Avery.
So, but beyond that, he says, I'm with this school. Tell me about the Joe Cubert School.
Sure. So the Joe Cubert School is a cartoon and graphic arts school. It's been open for almost 50 years now, and we have a wonderful alumni list of different artists that have gone on to work at DC, Marvel, Fox, CBS, ABC, Warner Brothers, anything that you can think of.
First off, I didn't know any of those other companies were still in business.
That's right.
This is amazing. And this is like post-secondary?
This is a post-secondary school. So if you're interested in learning how to do this and turn cartooning and graphic arts into a profession, this is the school that you want to go to.
Which, with AI breathing down everybody's back, you got to have this skill.
Right, and skill's really important. The more that you know, the better artist you can be. So that's why people come here.
Well, I love you.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Not necessarily what I thought I was going to be talking about, but I love it. We have totally changed where we are. This is Alyssa Baronilla.
Baronilla, yes.
Missed it by that much. You are the curator of education. I want Vince to just kind of wander around. Where are we right now? What is this space?
This is our education annex. So this is where we have all of our educational programming for the museum. That includes adult lectures. We do a ton of school field trips here. We do scout programs, and we also do community events like Family Fun Day.
You talk about a ton. How many kids a year come to this, take advantage of this facility and other parts of the museum?
About 6,000.
So this Family Fun Day today, we have some pictures. You guys sent us pictures from last year. You're going to get a lot of kids here today, so there's a lot of outside stuff. But is this in use 5 days a week?
During the school year, definitely 5 days a week. Over the summer, we have events here and there. It's probably like 3 to 4 days a week.
This is amazing. Come on over here so we can put you on TV, because I met this young lady yesterday. Obviously, you're educated, you're an educator. Why is it important for kids to have access to this kind of art and creativity in the context of history?
Kids love hands-on learning, so you can talk about history in a class with a textbook, but once they get involved, do crafts, put their hands on something, put their hands on some objects, it paints the bigger picture.
Plus, I love the fact that crafts is in the museum name. It's trades and crafts, so for the kids, these crafts are important. What do you love about your job?
I love meeting all the different kids, and I love that we're a museum of makers. We focus on making stuff, and that's fun.
I love it when wonderful little lines like that come up. Hey, thank you. Thank you for being so patient. What time's the Family Fun Day start?
11.
And it's free?
It's free for everyone.
Woo!
Yeah.
Home run after home run. Thanks again. We're going to have more from the museum. I just wanted to share this space because it's right next door. I don't know if Vince can do this with the lighting. There's the museum right there. We're going to go outside in a bit. Right now, though, some TV makers. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
I love that line, too, a museum of makers. That was fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
I gotta tell you, I love live TV because you find stuff out. I'm right across the street from the museum talking to Michael about going to source material before you go see Superman or Fantastic Four.
Right.
Makes the movie better if you know the original, right?
Yeah, I mean, the good people here at Dewey's, they're back in business. We love having them here, so being able to come into a store like Dewey's and be able to get the stuff like Fantastic Four, Superman gives you a better appreciation for all the talent and the movie. Yeah, it gives you a framework to work with, so it's fantastic.
Plus, this guy worked in Dewey 3 times. Look at that, I got the name of the store in. But I mean, I just met Anthony. I just met Anthony's family. This is his comic book store. This is his lovely wife. Come on out here. And also, we're going to do this. We're going to do the Family Fun Day. They're going to shut the street down here. Hey, Vincent. Hey, Vincent. What's the name of your place?
Rose City Wurst Co.
And you're going to have wurst for us, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Bavarian sausages, bratwurst, frankfurters, good times.
And then this guy. Hey, what's your name?
I'm Mike Jenkins.
How old are you?
73 years of old age.
How long you lived in Madison?
My whole life. That's about 75 years.
Oh,
73.
All right, thank you. So anyway, that's the museum real quickly. Follow. I love the Paley Museum. Highly recommend that, and appreciate that. Deborah, real quickly, this thing starts in about 20 minutes, right?
Yes,
So you've taken over. What's the name of the street? Is this Village Green Road?
This is Green Village Road.
Okay, missed it by that much. So you've got the road shut down from 11 to
3.
And it's a family fun day and all kinds of stuff for the kids.
Exactly. It's a free event that we host, and we just want to say thank you to all our families and just give everyone an opportunity to have a fun day.
I love this too. And over our shoulder, come on right here with me. This is the real star of the show. This a beautiful museum. So for the big kids, come on by and check it out. Museum's open today, right?
The museum is open till 4 o'clock today. Yes, absolutely.
And why are events like this important for the outreach or your mission with the museum?
I think museums have to be an anchor in the community. It's really, really important that we reach out, that we make sure that we're accessible to everybody, and so we give opportunities like this for families to come and just enjoy history, learning history in a fun way.
I love Gilded Age.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the show, but there's a Gilded Age connection here. All the mansions out here. This museum was built by one of those people, or this library was built by one of those people, but your museum is all about the people that served the people upstairs, the real world, right?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's really sometimes the more interesting stories.
I think so,
and I think
too.
the more relatable stories. These are the people who built this, the actual people who built this building.
And built this state and country.
Exactly, and the communities that we have here today.
I love it. So I know she's busy because she was just saying as we were talking, this is the busy time. So you go start doing stuff. I just think this is great. What do you want kids to take away from the Family Fun Day, and what do you want to inspire kids with?
Right, so the whole point of Family Fun Day is getting to know the museum, getting to know the programs we offer, getting to taste some of the stuff. You get to see the exhibits inside. You get to do a craft in the annex. There's loads of fun outside. There's food trucks as well. And just we want you to come back and keep exploring the museum.
I love it. It's a really smart idea. Thanks, everybody. Thank you all. Thank you. Hey, you got all the New Jersey answers right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. She's in charge. Alyssa's going to be doing a lot of the crafts, too. Thank you, thank you. So Family Fun Day gets underway in just a few minutes, and if you need some Kona ice, as long as he doesn't run over Vince, we're in good shape. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, have fun, and spend some time with your family, and don't be afraid to keep learning all summer long. Right now, though, we'll send it right back to you guys in the studio.
I love the feeling at the end of one of these shows on a Saturday or Sunday morning. By the end, when John's sort of saying goodbye to all the people he's spoken to, you really feel like he's transported you to an event in some cases, a museum, a library. And in this case, the great work is about to be showcased starting at 11, and the viewers, we were talking about this earlier this morning, the viewers who were waiting to meet John Elliott, saw him on Channel 2, will have to hear John tell their stories later.
It looks like such a great event, and even just learning the little bit of history throughout the morning show. John, you are so good at that.
Thank you, my friend. We appreciate it.
Thank you, John.